Okay, in this module, we're going to talk about how to actively foster our sibling kindness. So how can we help our kids be kind to one another? So we start with acts of kindness, getting them to be kind to other people, to each other, doing it together. We make it something they can do, because remember, kindness is a verb. It's something that you do. So we have a couple different ways that we can do that. So we have our random acts of kindness activities where they can cut these apart and go hide little trinkets at the park together. They love working together to make someone else's day a little bit kinder. We also have a family kindness calendar that we use in our home that they work together to perform a different kind of kindness act each day of the year. 365 things they can do together. We also use these guys. These are our kindness elves. They are stinking adorable. You can just get one. We bought 3, so we have 2 girls and a boy. And what they do is they bring little notes. You can open up, they can leave mail. And they leave little notes of things that our kids can do with each other and for each other. Leave out water for your mail carrier or your delivery person. So they just will put the little note in and our kids then get to do it together. Sometimes they leave heart-shaped notes. Let's see if I can grab it. Send your grandma a homemade Valentine. So this one was from Valentine's Day. So different things they can do to work together to actively show kindness. We also have a sibling kindness challenge. They can do this for a month long. I have one for older kids and one for younger kids. These are specific sibling acts of kindness that they're doing for their sibling. And we couple it sometimes with our sibling ice cream challenge. So this is especially perfect if you have one sibling who's maybe a little bit less kind than some of the others. This happens, this is normal. And we can work with that one child to actively be kinder more often. So the way that we use this is we can either give them blank ones. This is the one my daughter filled out. You can give them blank ones and they can color in. Every time they're kind towards their sibling, they get to color in a ice cream. When they have filled them in, they can take their sibling on an ice cream date. Now, my child was a little bit older when we did this, and she was really struggling. She also loves to collect money. So I told her that every time she was unkind on purpose, she owed money to the ice cream jar. She had to put some money in towards the date. And if at the end of the time she got here, there wasn't enough money in the jar, which would be a great thing, I would pay for the rest. If there was no money in the jar, I would pay for the whole thing. So she had to pay for some of it the first couple of times because she forgot. Sometimes it's hard to remember to be kind all the time. But she got to fill this in and she got to take her siblings to go get ice cream. So they were cheering her on. They loved the kindness. It made it more of a habit. So we use the kindness elves, ice cream challenge, the monthly challenge. This one is super powerful. Things like help them when they are doing something hard, or do their chore for them without knowing. Little things that they can do for each other. Knock before entering. The other thing that we do for our kids is we've been talking a lot about love languages and pouring into them. We can explain each other's love languages to them. So if they know that my son's love languages is gifts, they can draw little notes for him or bring him something when they're out on a date with their grandma or out with me. If they know that it's physical touch, maybe they can give a hug or they can hold their hand when we're crossing the parking lot. If they know it's quality time, they can say yes to the game. Yes, I'll play with you. Yes, let's do what do you want to do. So they're pouring into each other's love languages and they're going to need support with that. We're going to have to help them. This is what she would really like. It would be awesome if you did that for her. So then she'll be able to do other things for you. We also use sibling role playing. So there's tricky situations living in a house, figuring out who's going to get in the car first, or who gets the last cookie, or who's got to, help mom with the, feeding the dog. We have certain role playing lines that you can give to them. Oh, this is a tricky moment. Here, try this. You can go first. I was here first. You can come in after me. I'm almost in my seat. Let me move my legs so you can get past. I can take a step back so you can get in first and then I'll get in. Giving them these words empowers them to stand up for themselves, to get what they need, to interact with each other, but in positive ways. Okay, this one is an important one and it's so simple. We encourage our kids to greet each other. And I know this sounds really odd and I didn't realize we were missing it until one day when my daughter was actually doing the ice cream challenge. As I was dropping off my younger kids to school, she said, "Have a great day. Good luck on your test." And I turned to her and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And that's when it hit me. We haven't been doing that. I've been saying goodbye to them. When they come home, I say hi to them. When I drop them off or when my husband picks them up, whatever it is, we're interacting with them. How was your day? Have a great day. We love you. Have fun. But the siblings weren't interacting. They weren't saying goodnight to each other. We were tucking them in and saying goodnight and sweet dreams, but they weren't doing it. So encouraging them to say hello, goodbye, have a great day, sleep well, good night, greeting each other. It's so simple, and yet it's such a powerful tool for our siblings to show kindness to one another. Okay, so that is how we actively foster kindness. Just a few ideas. There are thousands of fun activities that we can do to get them to be kind together more often. The next module, we're going to talk about a couple things that we ban. We're going to flip it to a negative of things that we ban in our home. They may not work for you, but this is what we've banned to create a kinder home. And I'm going to share with you the list of 15 things that are not tolerated here. I'll see you in there.